Let's move on to the next award, which is the best story. Now, I mean, there's lots of great stories, obviously, from us, from guests, but there can only be one. So let's look at the nominations. We've got Connor Fortnite dancing at Gart's wedding, which is definitely the weirdest thing I've seen in my life.
That is a fever dream.
Pete's voice acting experience at a Japanese cult. I love this story. It just doesn't sound real.
Yeah,
you know? And then obviously Nigel's entire origin story.
Just this entire. There wasn't one that we could pin down here.
Yeah,
it's just
too much.
There was too much. There was too much.
Gaunt's bird story. I think this is the one in Thailand.
Yeah.
You just watching like a fucking
so
coming of age anime of two birds.
I love this next one.
Me getting a ringtone.
I was like, what is that? Oh, it's when Joey's for like $1,000 getting a Mario Brothers ringtone.
That was not my proudest moment.
Oh, Joey, you fucking cunt. Why are you saying all my
Yeah, my dad just walks in. He's like, what the fuck is this? I got my ass beat that day. And then we got Didas losing his rent money because it flew out of his shoe.
Yeah, it flew out of his shoe.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I can't believe that.
And you got
Those are
these
some great
six.
stories.
That's
Great
all
stories.
some great stories.
Oh man, honestly, they're all
this
great.
this one is probably like the closest one because normally for the last I guess like 2 years of the best story awards, we've always had like a big between like one of the three of us having a big like revelation about our backstory that no one knew about and we've never mentioned to each other.
Backstory, like with fucking video game.
I guess so. So
The Connor law, you might be following it.
The Gaunt law, you know, if you're following that. But this year, it's 3 years. You know a lot about us already. So it's just some wild shit that happened in other people's lives.
Yeah, honestly.
Yes.
But there can only be one winner.
Yeah, I actually don't know what's going to win this one.
I have no idea either. But the winner of the best story is Pete's voice acting experience at a Japanese cult. Well deserved.
Well done to Pete.
Dude, that thumbnail did him dirty. That was an amazing story.
Yeah.
So funny and so engaging.
Yeah.
Just
God,
the
he's
wildest
such
story.
a good storyteller.
Amazing storyteller.
He definitely deserves the best story award.
Absolutely.
For this year.
What were the top three though?
Top 3 was Pete's voice acting experience in Japanese cult with 49.9.
Holy shit.
Followed by Niall Red's entire origin story with 21.1%. And Connor Fortnite dancing at Gart's wedding.
All right,
damn.
nice.
Good
Thank you
stories.
very
Good
much.
stories all around. Well, that's that category. The next one.
Do you know what's wild? Pete didn't even get through like half of the stories in his life. That,
No,
that
we need
happened.
2 more episodes at least to
Holy
cover some
shit.
ground.
Definitely.
Holy shit.
The next award is, and one close to my heart, the biggest clown. Now, of course, I've been a champion of this 2 times in a row.
Yes.
So hoping finally that I don't win it this time because I don't want this award anymore. So the nominations are as follows. Joey.
What are these pictures?
Connor. Aer Lingus. Gaunt. And Chris. So I know which one I want to win.
Yeah.
I know which one I want to win. I think the real question is who comes second. All right. Because I think we can all know who's won this one.
Yeah.
Because
Do we really know?
I really hope you guys pull
well,
through.
there was one, you know,
Standout clown
one
this year.
standout clown this
Yeah.
year.
It really went above and beyond in clownery.
It was,
tomfoolery.
and the funny thing is, all of this was like off camera as well. But it off camera became an entire story arc that people got invested in.
Yeah.
You know, it had its ups and downs.
Me bullying Aer Lingus on Twitter.
Yeah.
Reddit was having a field day with this
Yeah,
one.
we get one of the bags back, and it turns out it wasn't the bag
the
with
less
the
expensive
expensive
bag.
equipment. And just as soon as we had lost hope, it had been like 9 months. We get the email, and it's like, we have your bag. And we didn't believe it. We didn't believe it. I didn't believe it until I had the physical bag in my hand. Before I know, it was like someone else's bag.
Yeah.
You know, it was
empty, right?
It was an empty
Yeah.
bag. Someone had stolen all our equipment. We didn't know. But it was an entire story arc that had a good ending.
Yeah.
And we didn't think it did.
Doesn't make Aer Lingus any
Yeah.
less of a clown though.
Who do you think is going to come second?
Hopefully not me.
I mean, one of us in this is wearing the clown costume, so I'm hoping it's.
People will just vote for me out of tradition. I
It
think.
might honestly, it might just be Connor as well.
I feel like, I don't know.
Or they'll troll Chris.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the Game of Thrones take, that that produced the Game of Thrones take, the light mode take, that produced so much heat on the Reddit that I think I might have swayed a few people there.
I know it's not going to be me, that's for sure.
All right. Well, let's find out who the winner is.
right.
And the
All right.
winner of biggest clown of 20. No, that's not years. It's
Just 2023,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Is Erlingus.
Congratulations, Aer Lingus.
We don't
The
have a
only
physical
award you're ever going to get. I mean,
well
what-
deserved, really.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
No one went quite as above and beyond in the act of being a clown as
Yes.
Aer Lingus. Every single opportunity they fumbled.
Yep.
Every single aspect of communication was terrible.
Yes.
And every chance they had to redeem themselves, they missed. So they are indeed the biggest clown of this year.
How
So
much did they
congratulations.
win by, though? Is the-
55.
55%.
55.3%.
I thought it would be more.
I thought it'd be more as well.
Yeah.
So the question is, who is second place?
Connor, you won by 23.9%.
Who's third?
God at 9.8%.
Let's go!
Yes! Let's go!
Why am I winning this again? Well, I didn't win, so it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter if I'm second.
You got the silver
It
medal.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You got 2 golds and a
all,
silver.
all it took was one company making a monumental fuck up for 9 months in order to take the biggest clown
And I
award
still, and the votes,
away
I still
from
had some
Connor.
decent amount of votes. That's
Yeah, and Connor still
A quarter of them still voted for you.
All right, go on. What's the next category?
All right, but the next one, the opposite of clownery, is of course biggest Chad.
I mean, we've had a lot of Chads on this show.
a lot of Chad moments, a lot of Chads in the show to I guess bring that up as well, because we had a lot of guests this year as well. So there were a lot more nominations this year for biggest Chad, which is why this year's nominations were Chris,
Oh yeah, with the winning the
course.
chess boxing, he was pretty Chad there.
Peter, Gant, of course.
that even
I don't know what that.
What the fuck are these edits?
What are these
What are
edits?
these
the
edits?
fuck is this?
What else we got?
And we also got, of course, Connor.
They didn't even try with Connor.
You could have used his out of context screenshot
Yeah,
for this,
right?
actually, couldn't you? We got Joey.
I look disgusting.
We got Hassan.
Who's the only real picture?
Yeah. We got Felix.
Oh, look at that
We
Chad.
got Null. The Chad burning down the building. And we got Shindoel.
All right, not bad. A very
Yeah.
stacked lineup.
Everybody's
We
pretty
have
Chad.
a
in
very,
this.
very stacked lineup this year for
I mean, if we're
biggest
going
Chad.
by the definition of the word, right?
Okay.
It's probably not going to be any of us,
No.
right? It's probably going to be like a tie between like maybe Felix, Hassan, maybe even Chris for winning the chess boxing.
I think Nara could take it. Pete could take it too.
He could take it as
You
well.
could take it. Oh,
Chat of storytelling.
yeah.
Sure.
Who knows? Honestly, this is one of those categories where I don't expect anything and I won't be shocked by anything unless it's one of ours.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's see who wins
It's,
it. Let's see
it's,
who takes it.
this is. I have no idea who's going to win this.
Yeah.
Actually.
Let's find out though.
So
You guys have voted.
the biggest
has the
Chad
answers.
in the Trash Taste Awards is Pete.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Holy fuck!
Holy fuck! Pete's sweep.
Giga Chad with the stories.
Pete
was,
is
yeah.
sweeping this year.
What
Holy
was the breakdown
shit.
of the votes?
So Pete, 27.3.
Wow.
Wow.
27.3%. Who was second and third? I'm very curious.
Chris, 21.2%.
Chris is gonna be so salty. he
lost to Pete.
he fucking won the chess boxing, and Pete's just like nah.
Pete just needed to be there. He's just like, yep.
And who was third?
Hassan with 16.3.
Yeah, makes sense.
So none of
Makes
us got the
sense.
top three.
No.
as
As it should be. As it
should be. We are not Chads.
All right,
Yes.
Jerry, what's the next category?
All right, next one is a brand new one as well. We have the biggest W of the year. Now, this
Yes.
is Trash Taste. There's not a lot to choose from, but
Yes.
We
let's.
don't have many of those.
We don't have many of
no
those,
those.
but let's see which ones we had this
Yes.
year. We had Connor winning the horse race in the road trip special. I mean, a small W, but
Yes.
sure. Gant getting married, that's a big W. Connor cyclothon, also a big W. Airlinger's bag returned. I mean, that's like a. Is that a W?
It's a W considering the entire
Well,
everything that
it's
we
W
went
on
to.
our wallets.
Yeah, W on our wallets.
It's a W on our wallets.
And then Chris winning the chess boxing, also a W.
Yeah, I mean, there were quite a few W's this year.
Absolutely.
I love.
I realize
think
none
Chris-
of these actually have anything to do with actual episodes, by the way.
Oh no, the special. We have the special.
Well,
Yeah, we
other
have-
than the special, everything is outside of the scope of regular Trash Taste,
I
isn't it?
feel like part of this was a lot of big things happened off camera for us as well.
Although I don't think Chris should win anything for wearing those Dr. Jelly shorts. Those things are fucking hideous.
Yeah, I don't.
Excuse you, that's my face.
Why do you look so fucking awful in those pictures?
Yeah.
It's like crispy. It's like crispy and like
Dr.
deep
Jelly,
fried.
bro.
I'm gonna say this. I'm real happy that Chris won the chess boxing, but him throwing his queen, I still like.
Yeah, that was a big L.
He went from like a guaranteed checkmate to throwing his queen, I believe, and I remember screaming at my television when that was happening.
I couldn't believe
I could not believe
I
it.
could not believe that.
Honestly, I kind of want to give it to Connor. I kind of like Connor did something impressive this year. All I did was say I do. That was it. That was it, guys.
Hey man, that's a W that everyone hopes to get.
I said one
arranged
line.
an all-you-can-eat free oven-baked pizza. That's and you paid for it. I didn't.
And all you can drink espresso martinis.
And an open bar, and we made Gant's wallet work for that bar. Poor Gant.
All right. Well, out of all of the W's, which one was the biggest one? Let's find out. The winner of the biggest W of the year is Gant getting married.
I'll take it.
Well deserved.
I'll take it.
You will take it. You will take it.
It is a big W.
I did say I do, and I will always be known as Grant for the rest of my life now, because I can't believe that happened on the most important moment of my life.
It should be wedding times 3.
Yeah.
So good. We had to do it 2 more times.
Yes.
You stacked that. What was the top 3 though?
So Gant won by 53.
Oh, thank you very much, guys.
Big
Thank
margin.
you very much.
Followed by Connor's Cyclothrons, which won by 21 points.
I'll take
Also well
second.
deserved,
I'll take
yeah.
Well
second.
deserved. Very, very well deserved.
Third place?
Third place was Chris Wynn's chess boxing with 20.8%.
Makes sense.
Wow.
makes sense.
Okay. So most of those were those 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, big W's all around.
Huge W's.
With the
Huge
little
Ws.
W's we have on Trash Days, we'll take all of them.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Thank you very much.